Why the hell is it on the wrong fucking thing? God damn it. My fucking OBS is picking up the wrong goddamn window. So everyone just saw some shit they shouldn't have. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but still.
I know the
If
feeling.
it helps, I saw nothing.
Yeah, I saw nothing too.
You
No,
guys even have
literally, I'm looking at a book.
It's less what you guys would need to know or whatever, but... Also, hello everybody. And welcome back to Lost Mine of Phandelver. While I figure out my bugs. Would anyone like to do a recap?
There be Dargans here.
I guess I'll do the recap as per usual. Unless anyone opposes. I'm gonna assume no. Okay then. Continuing from when we entered a mausoleum, basically. We found a mall that can transform. And some gold. We gave the after doing some investigation, we can't decipher what it is, what it really does entirely, or even its true nature. I don't think. Even so, we just gave it to Red, our barbarian. Upon a few moments later, we hear footsteps from behind us, and enters Glassstaff, who going down the stairs and then fell to his own death. We knew there was one more guy up there, and we decided. Actually, Gregory decided to try to revive him as a zombie, and it failed utterly and knocked himself unconscious.
That did happen, didn't it?
Yeah. I had to remember that part. And after, I did warn him too about that fact. He didn't take it to heart. After reviving Gregory, I then put on disguise as Glassstaff and went up the stairs. However, the females went up before me, and we found out that Sahar's brother stood before us. It wasn't really her brother. It was a fake of some kind.
That's correct. It was actually an oblex. He was using its simulacrum to make it look like her brother.
Well, and after fighting it for a while, Sahar witnessed her brother basically just go through a horrific moment for her. So terrible.
She was thoroughly traumatized.
Yes. And after fighting it for quite a bit more, I believe Red and no, I think it was just Red that we got knocked out. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
And several people had their memories eaten, except Gregory and me. And that creature almost got away. He didn't though. He's dead.
See, which one of you put the last shot on him? Was that Gregory?
I believe that was Mila.
Me.
Mila, okay.
Yeah,
I couldn't remember.
I got like one more shatter in before, right? And after that, we took an hour to rest because, my God, we got fucked up. I tried to console Sahar. I think Gregory tried too. I'm not really sure. I really don't know.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like. I think Gregory was unconscious the entire time.
No, you.
Oh, that's right. You put him back. I forgot.
Yeah, I revived him before I went upstairs. Then we left to go further into Thundertree. Still badly fucked up, and some of us have no spell slots. Actually, I think it was only me. Actually, no. What? I believe it was Gregory and Sahar who saw an owl, the same owl that was just earlier, and chased after it into Thundertree. That's right. And upon investigating a bit the town and finding warnings, we met a druid. He seems very nice. We got tea. And we learned a bit of other information as well as like possibly where Wave Echo Cave is if we do him one favor. And that's to slay a green dragon somewhere around here. And now we're searching through the town a bit, trying to find some people, I believe, in black cloaks. Is that correct?
That's essentially the description you have.
It was close enough. And so we continue.
And the last time you killed a bunch of almost a dozen and a half twig blights and a couple spiders last time. And when we ended, Gregory was in the midst of opening up this cocooned figure.
Right.
So as Gregory takes out his long sword and starts slicing open this this humanoid-shaped cocoon, wrapped-up cocoon thing. What are y'all doing?
I was supposed to be investigating this side of the room, and I don't think I found was spider webs.
You don't really find much over there.
I think Sahar would just kind of wait for Gregory to cut open the cocoon, except she's being very ready in case the thing inside the cocoon is dangerous or in case any more spiders show up.
You currently cannot see him. There's like a wall right here.
She will move to that doorway there, where she can see him.
And this figure looks pretty shriveled and has some... looks like some pretty decent armor on. But as Gregory gets far enough down, the hand of this thing grabs his neck and throws him over his shoulder.
Oh shit.
Just tosses him over the wall. Everyone, roll initiative. Gregory takes 4 falling damage from being thrown. All right. Now, you see this figure stand up. Their skin is pretty wilted, almost as if like whatever these spiders had drained him of blood. However, his eyes burn with a furious rage. And I'm sorry, Sahar, but this actually does appear to be the corpse of your brother. You recognize the armor immediately.
Oh shit.
I had a feeling.
Yeah. But Gregory is first up to act. He's not too happy that. Oh, this will not stand. Magic missile. And he casts magic missile to hit this gentleman. For 13 damage. It's not too bad, but he's gonna. As he goes prone, he's gonna move to there.
Can he see it through the wall?
He was able to see him like the crack in the wall, but not next to the like over here,
Okay.
and enough to know where he was. Corn, it's your turn.
So first I was like, wait, what? Did Gregory just get thrown over a wall?
Yes,
Well, in character.
he got yeeted up a wall over a wall,
Well, I don't.
How tall is the wall?
about 10 feet.
I'm gonna come over here,
I like how you said he was yeeted.
Mm-hmm.
and I can see him, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and hit him with some vicious mockery desire.
Okay. Unfortunately, he saves.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pass a bonus to Sahar.
Okay. Sahar, you are feeling inspired.
Oh, wait, no, I can't. Never mind.
Oh, you're out?
Yeah, I'm out. Well, I'm just
Oh. Okay, never mind.
Why am I out?
It was just gas.
Did you forget to reset it after a long rest, or did you just use a whole bunch?
I don't know. I'm gonna check, but just continue. As if I haven't.
Sahar, it is your turn. This thing is no longer your brother. It is an undead abomination.
Alright. Just for roleplay purposes, I'm gonna have myself make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Okay, you're fine. I assume. I don't know what you set the DC at.
To be honest, I set it to 15.
That might be a little bit too much for your level.
Okay. And 10 is fine. $15 is just my typical DC go-to for heroic.
Oh. I forgot you're also a DM.
Yeah. Alright, so she's gonna Sahar will kind of close her eyes and take a big deep breath and let it out really forcefully, and then she will run towards her brother and make 2 attacks.
Go for it. It hits.
I'll use my bonus action.
It also hits.
And that will be the end of her turn.
Alright. Red, you just saw Gregory get thrown over a wall, and you heard Sahara yell and start slashing at something.
Okay. I'm gonna run into the... And I'm gonna dash.
Okay. Go ahead.
I should be able to get next to him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna swing at him with my great axe.
Yeah, you use your full movement.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Never mind. I'm gonna. No, that's it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Glowing red eyes, full of hatred and disdain. Those are to hit you, Sahar. The 19 hits, I assume.
Yes, it does.
You take 10 slashing damage from his one of his long swords.
Alright, and I'm guessing this person has not sworn vengeance against me.
No. You do see some of his wounds that you dealt heal up a little bit.
Oh dear.
Mila, it is your turn.
That spider we just killed, how close to the wall is...
It's like right next to it.
And how big would you say that dead spider is curled up in a ball?
Pretty big. I mean, you can try an acrobatics check or an athletics to get up the wall if you wish.
I was thinking of using the spider as like a launching point to jump on the spider, jump over the...
That'll lower the DC.
Okay, you said it's a acrobatics?
If you, yeah, that or athletics. I'm sure you chose an acrobatics. Yeah, you're easily in there.
And then do I still have some movement left, or how much movement do I have left after that?
You have enough to get next to him if you wish.
Do I have enough to get... Hang on a second, right here?
Let's see.
That's 15 spaces, or 15.
Yes, you do.
Alright, and then I'll use my short bow on him.
Alrighty, go for it. It hits the stone wall behind him.
And that'll end my turn.
All right. What does Gregory want to do? It just wants to. I don't know if he just wants to use magic missile or something else. We all know he wants to do grease, but it'd be kind of hard to not hit everyone else.
I haven't used the signal yet either. It's a team.
Okay.
I'd say either use magic missile or he may use enlarge on one of the two right by.
That's a good point. He did say that,
But you know he likes long range things. He doesn't like getting close to the bat.
Yeah, he did say he would like to, he would enlarge red at the, first given point. So I think he's going to do, yeah, he's going to enlarge red. Sahar, as he's enlarged, he's going to get pushed right there. Red is now enlarged. And I think he'll take another step back. Corn, it's your turn.
I'm up, and I found out that I did not reset my goddamn...
Gotta love it, huh?
Boy, yeah. Okay, seeing as how everyone is completely crowded around the man, I am once again vicious mockery.
Okie dokie. And again, he passes.
Damn! Passing inspiration to Sahar.
Okay. Sahar, you feel inspired
this time.
Yeah, for real this time, and it's your turn.
Alrighty. I guess I'm gonna get a +2 since having him in the corner counts as flanked.
No.
No. Okay. That's fine. Let's see. I'm going to use my bonus action to use Fighting Spirit,
Okay.
so I get 5 temporary hit points. And advantage on an attack.
All right.
And then I will attack.
That hits.
And I'm actually really glad I had advantage that time.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be the end of my turn.
All right, Red. You're up, big guy. Literally.
Okay. Gonna swing at him with my... No, I'm gonna rage first, then I'm gonna swing at him with my Great Axe.
Okay.
It's a D4.
Yes, it is a D4. To extra damage if it hits. Oh yeah, that hits. Very nice.
My God.
Max damage. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ. Another
And that
D4
was
too.
with his enlarged D4,
Yeah, that was max damage you could deal.
including the extra D4.
Yep.
Oh, I see. It's that 6 there.
Yeah, that was
How
a
did-
very nice blow on that.
My
with the-
God, Red.
Wait, it was a D4. How do you roll a 6?
That's is +2 from raged as well.
Got it.
Yep.
I'm with you now.
Anything else for you, Red?
No, that's it.
Sarva's turn again. He gets a little bit more HP back. And Red just smashed him, so these two are coming after you.
Okay.
14 and a natural 20. What's your AC?
15.
Okay. So just this one
I can't
hits.
cut that.
Oh, pitiful. It's fucking 10 damage. It's pitiful. 10 reduced to 5 because you're raging. Mila, it's your turn.
Probably gonna kick myself for asking, but can I still shoot an arrow from where I am, or is Sahar in the way?
You can still like shoot into melee with your allies. It's not really an issue much in 5e. I mean, if you move to the side once, it'll just be, you know. I mean, if you nat 1, you will probably hit one of your allies, but I think that's ranged in any melee pretty much.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna try shooting him again.
And again, that one just you're too afraid to hit Sahar, so you pull a shot that goes high.
Mila will then throw her bow down, annoyed and angrily, and just pull out her beak blade and start heading.
Okay.
And I guess that's all I can do because we can't occupy the same space as one of our teammates, yeah?
Right.
Would it be considered movement or action if I tried to climb up on the wall to stand on the wall? Since there's no ceiling.
That would be kind of difficult. That would require...
Athletics?
Yes, and also to stay up there, it would be kind of difficult to do.
I give it a shot.
I'll let you attempt it. All right, we'll see if where did you want to be on the wall?
Where her H is right now.
So like right there.
Yeah, and if I'm get up there, can I just straddle it? Or how wide is this?
You can straddle it if you want. You'll be considered. I'll consider you. It'll take you half your movement to get back. Half your movement to. It'd be like crawling. You're technically prone, quote unquote, for the sake of movement.
Okay.
Anyway, Gregory's turn. Ah, that's doing good up there, Red.
Yes.
Can I think to Gregory to leave my bow alone? Just remembering I left it down.
He did buy one.
Okay.
I think he's going to attempt a firebolt. That's to not use a spell slot. Unfortunately, it kind of just fizzles before it gets close to him. Oh, well, that didn't work. Corn, it's your turn.
I can't really get in range, so this is mockery again.
Okay. Hey!
Hooray.
As you see this thing, can you just kind of pokes him a little bit, but it doesn't seem like it does as much damage as it should have done.
That's alright.
Sahar, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I will go ahead and attack.
A hit.
My bonus action to attack as well. And I'd like to use the inspiration that was given to me, although I
Alright.
don't think it'll help any.
Roll a d6.
Does the DM inspiration let me re-roll it?
If you wish to use it, yes. Since
I'll
that is
do
that
it.
it's advantage one.
What? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, that one just barely hits.
Yes. And that will be the end of my turn.
All right, Red.
Hmm. I think I'll just swing at him again.
All right.
10.
No, unfortunately, he's not even looking at you. You swing down and you hit the top of the wall pretty much with your great axe. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it.
All right, Sahar. This first one is at disadvantage. A 14 does not hit you.
Nope.
But 23 does.
Yep.
For 11 slashing damage.
Owie wowie.
Alright, Mila, it's your turn.
Okay, since I'm currently straddled and I'm guess balanced a little bit on the wall because of that, can I bring out my hand crossbow and try to shoot him with that?
Light crossbow, you mean? I don't think you guys got hand crossbows anywhere, but
I thought I picked up a goblin's hand crossbow when we raided that.
they wouldn't have had hand crossbows. They would, if they had crossbows, they would have been normal crossbows, like light crossbows.
Because I have a heavy crossbow and I have a hand crossbow.
I have no idea where you got a hand crossbow. I really don't, unless you bought it.
Nope. Okay then. I guess not. I guess I'll try to stand up then and walk closer.
Acrobatics check. Roll a d4. Alright. So you attempt to walk across, and some of the stone crumbles under your feet, and you land on that side of the wall, falling prone. You take 5 bludgeoning damage, falling damage.
What was the one for?
That was to determine which side you fell on. Odd was on the left, even was on the right.
And since I didn't really move, can I use half my movement to stand back up, or do I have to wait till the next turn?
You kind of already did use half your movement to like try to straddle on top of that. I mean, you'd have like 5 feet of movement if you. Yeah, that's how much you have left before your bonus action. Because you can dash as a bonus action.
I'm gonna go ahead and dash then.
All right.
And that'll end my turn.
Okay. All right, that didn't work. Magic missile. Blip, blip, blip. For 10 damage. He's gonna go back in the corner. Corn, it's your turn.
Corn probably feels like this just isn't working and pulls out his short bow and takes a shot.
Okay, go for it. You try to take a shot and it actually hits the wall next to the door right here. And gets stuck in the stonework.
I'm gonna move the inside.
Okay.
It's gonna stay here.
Sahar, is your turn.
Alrighty. I will use my bonus action to once again use Fighting Spirit.
Okay.
Giving myself 5 temporary hit points and advantage on my attacks this round.
Is it temporary HP at just 1 round? Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, I forgot you also got hit, so.
As a bonus action, you can give yourself advantage on weapon attack rolls until the end of the current turn. When you do so, you also gain 5 temporary hit points.
Oh, that's fair. I also forgot you took damage.
Yeah. Let's see. And then I will attack.
It hits. For another nasty chunk of damage.
When it says until the end of the current turn, does that mean...
I think it means, like, when you get extra attack, it'll work for all of those attacks. But the temp HP should last, I'm gonna rule, until you finish your next short rest. Or for an hour.
Okay. I was just wondering if that advantage would come into play if, say, I had a chance to make an opportunity attack.
Since at the end of your turns, I'll look into it.
Okay. Is this a difference between the end of the turn and the end of the round?
Right.
So.
All right, red.
I swung my
That
great axe again.
hits. That hits.
Another max damage on that enlarge.
Yeah, this thing is looking pretty rough.
That's it for my turn.
All right. Some of his wounds partly close. First one at you, Red. Second one at Sahar. That misses. Sahara, that one hits. For 10 damage.
I'm not doing too hot over here.
Mila, it is your turn.
I will go ahead and run back to my bow. It's on.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
I'm going to think of a few curse words in my brain as I pick it up and take aim and try shooting one more time.
All right, go for it. Unfortunately, it just barely, like, it hits the armor, but it just kind of bounces off.
My mouth will open as a silent scream will not be echoed anywhere, and I'll throw my bow deck.
Its AC is 16. Alright, Gregory. Didn't have a whole lot of spells up, so... I'm trying to get a good shot so he doesn't hit red. He's running low on slots, so he's going to attempt Firebolt again. Jesus Christ.
I swear to God, if Gregory hits me...
I feel like you hit red because red's a bigger target.
Yeah, if that's how it happens.
I'm just thinking red. I'm not targeting you or anything.
No,
I'm
it's
just...
fine. It makes sense.
I promise.
I kind of wish I had critical miss tables.
I have a link I can send you.
Yeah, I might need to look at it. I'm going to do it this way, though. Mila, Gregory, and Corin, please make dex saves. Okay. Alright. Let's make Gregory's. Nope. So, as Gregory attempts to fire this thing, it kind of blows up in his hands. Gregory goes unconscious. Gets, like, blasted back against the wall, and, Corin, you take 7 fire damage. Ben is protected in your pouch. Don't worry about him. Corn, it's your turn.
Corin sighs at this sadness. Gonna pass a healing word to Sahar.
Okay. So how are you heal for 4?
Thank you.
And I guess I'll vicious mockery while I'm at it.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll it. Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
Better on that than an attack.
So true.
Sahar, it is your turn.
Righty then. I will use my final fighting spirit to give myself 5 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Then I will make an attack.
Unfortunately,
Um,
that misses.
and I don't think, even if I got a, I think I would have to get a 3 or 4 on my inspiration dice, so I would.
It's a D6, so.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use it.
All right. It hits.
Nice. I've been playing as lower level for a while, so I'm used to it being a D4.
Oh, it's never been a D4 though. At least not in 5e.
It's been a D4.
I thought it was. I thought inspiration was like at very lower levels it was a D4, and then once you got to higher levels it turned into a higher die.
And you might be thinking of Bless, which is a D4 on any roll or any yeah.
I might. All right.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, Red, it's your turn.
Okay, gonna swing again.
Of course. That hits. How do you want to do this?
Some type of specter, so I'm just gonna. Red is basically just gonna keep swinging at it, even though like it like splitting in half. He's just gonna keep swinging at it, just because he doesn't know how Ghost works.
Okay. Sahar, as you see the lights fading from this entity's eyes, it looks towards you and really says, "I'm sorry."
As soon as that happens, Sahar will drop her swords and collapse to the ground and just start crying.
As soon as that happens, Corin casts healing word on Gregory to revive him.
Okay.
And she's gonna just kind of crawl toward her brother's desiccated body and try and just hold him. Just kind of rock back and forth as she cries, holding her brother's body.
Okay. Sahar, can you join me in private chat, please?
Can.
as you are holding the corpse of your brother, you do feel like almost like a calm wash over you. And for a second, you're not. You open your eyes and you see a form, like a form almost made of light in front of you. You shake your head and again look at it, and it's the spirit of your brother. Sister, I apologize.
For what, Rafik? I don't understand.
For leaving. This place is a terrible place. Terrible things happening here. I got lost in my own hatred of that spider.
What of him?
He made me become this. Before you go, take my armor. Use it to and wear it as you destroy him. Bring Anna back to our family. I shall be watching you the entire time. With you.
Sahar will, with a grim face and nod, she will say, I will do this for you. I will do this for us.
He gives a gentle smile.
Sahar will try to reach out to the spirit to see if she can touch him.
You seem to be able to.
As soon as Sahar realizes that she can touch him, she will try to pull him into a big hug.
He will hug you, indeed. It feels warm. Your point of exhaustion is expelled.
Right? She will just try to remember all the times that she had with her brother and just hold on to him almost as if she's trying to prevent him from leaving.
Worry not, sister. I will always be with you. And go ahead and head back in the general.
Dead. We could find out.
I think Gregory did.
I don't think he does.
I think it sent somebody back to life last time to talk with it.
All right.
Gregory did.
You all see Sahar while crying and hugging the corpse. She actually looks up, stands up, and appears to be talking to someone. Then you see her seemingly embrace thin air with a warm hug. It seems most of her worries and the that horribleness that she had looked like earlier in the day, like when she woke up, seems to have faded.
I give a prayer.
And then, when she opens her eyes and sees that, who she was talking to is gone, she bends down and slowly starts to, take her brother's armor off of his body. What kind of armor is it?
It is similar to yours. However, it seems much finer make. It is considered chainmail.
Alright.
As you put it on, you feel a sense of as if your will itself is steeled. And
Right.
if you go into the look in the magic items, we'll show you what this is. I can't pop it up on your screen, but it is in the magic items now.
Ooh. Okay.
This is adamantine armor. Critical hits no longer affect you.
And I see it requires attunement. Nice. Alright, I'll go ahead and stick that in my sheet.
Would you like me to show this to everyone else, or?
You can.
It's not showing me the thing. Whatever. If you guys had sort of critical hit against it, you would have noticed that it didn't do all that damage you thought it would. But it didn't happen, so...
I actually, the, regeneration, I was almost like, what is this, a troll? Do we need fire?
it would have helped.
If Gregory had actually,
Mm-hmm.
hit with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna slowly walk up to Red.
I'm just looking around. I'm still kind of creeped out by the ghost.
It's like I want to pat my hand on his back, like it's all right.
Ah!
You each get 220 XP.
Is the sword still there?
Yes. They are long swords, but you do not quite recognize them. They seem to be foreign in make.
Sahar will actually take one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And she will end up using one of her brother's longswords in place of her scimitar.
Very well.
Mila
And
will.
I'm
go ahead.
guessing the longswords are not magical.
Mila will ask permission for Sahar to grab the other sword, and if Sahar says it's okay, she's gonna quickly thrust it in Corin's hands for him to identify.
Sahar will kind of gesture towards her brother with her hand, like in a go ahead sort of style.
Okay. Mila will take a longsword and ask Corin to identify.
They are not magical.
Mila will look at the sword and then offer it to Sahar in case Sahar wants to do one of the wrongs.
She will take it, but she will only use one of them. The other longsword she'll be using is her magical one.
Can Mila ask Corin to escort Sahar out of the room before Mila sees there's anything else on the body?
I mean, looking at it, does not look like it doesn't have like a coin pouch or anything.
Does there seem to be any like bite marks like this spider kill it, or is there any identifying what killed?
Roll a medicine check.
Roll a what?
Medicine. There are puncture marks all over. It does look like it's been like drained of blood.
Do they look like big holes, small holes? What are we talking?
Like giant spider holes.
And would I know if spiders drink blood?
Well, I mean, they did try. The one you fought did try.
That's all.
Okay.
So here's a real question. Do we want to take a short rest here?
I feel like I would want to go back to the druid.
Yeah, that seems safer.
Can I get the fangs off those spiders?
Well, like their mandibles and stuff?
Fang.
You may attempt to. Roll a survival check.
A card.
You get one spider mandible.
And these webs, can we make them into anything?
They are gone.
Okay, into the jar of teeth it goes.
Before you all go, Gregory does pipe up. You know, I am an undertaker. I can give him a funeral if you really wanted to. However, I would require payment. I feel like this is something Gregory would do.
Milo.
Sahar just kind of stares blankly at Gregory and goes, I do know the funeral rites of my people, so your services will not be required.
Mila would probably smack him in the back of the head when he said he would charge her for funeral arrangements. And then ask Sahar, is there anything she can do to help with the arrangements, or what does she
Sahar will start describing basically what is a funeral pyre, and that she needs lots of wood and a large piece of cloth.
Ben will offer up his small cloak to her.
Sahar will smile a little bit and go, it's alright, Ben. And then she will take her own cloak that you can see her wearing in her picture and just start wrapping her brother's body in it. And then when she's done, she will stand up and look to the party and say, I think before we start gathering the wood required, we should ask the druid for his permission.
DM question. Those little tree imp things we killed earlier, would those considered as
Considered what?
wood?
They're kind of small.
Killed a whole bunch of them.
I mean, they could potentially act as kindling.
So basically twigs.
Yeah, I feel like we would need more than the amount we killed.
Probably.
I guess I'll ask Red if I can borrow one of his axes.
Oh yeah, sure. I have an extra hand axe.
I'll take a nodding, and I'll ask Sahar, do you want me to bring the guy here, or you want to go see?
I think it would be best if we all travel.
Yeah, let's all go back to the droid.
I guess I'll poke my head out and see if there's anything around besides those 2 dead spiders from the commotion we caused.
Roll a perception check. Nope, you
I'm
don't
just
see
gonna die
anything.
today.
Oh, two.
Oh, you don't see anything.
Well, let's continue on.
The coast is clear, guys. Let's go.
Greg just pouts a little bit. I just wanted assistance taking back my lab. Jesus. I figure that's a payment he would want. Help for taking back his lab.
Seems appropriate.
Is there any part of the spider that might be worth money, like a venom sac or anything like?
Maybe, but your survival check wasn't just a little too low for that.
Thought I'd ask.
And Sahar will pick up her brother's body and carry him with them.
Okay. We will assume this is with the party.
Yes.
You're all doing a short rest.
I think we should. Sahara and Greg are pretty badly fucked.
Yeah. I have 7 health left, and that's not including my temporary hit points that I had.
Do you need a healing potion, Sahar?
Sahara, you can use your second wind before a short rest.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that heals me. Okay, yeah, I will do that.
Just give a little extra boost before you actually roll hit dice.
Oh, I did that wrong.
It should be a D10 plus 3, right? Because you're level 3. I thought I put that in your character sheet.
Have it as +1. I'll look on my
Yeah, there. I put a second wind thing in your attacks.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It should roll. It'll do it. Your D10 plus your level.
I was looking in the traits.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Not too bad.
And Corn, you have a Song of Rest, right?
Yeah.
All right. So anybody rolling hit dice can add an extra D6 that Corn will roll. Two more. Jesus. Oh, he's fine. Sorry about all my coughing, everyone. My tail end of a illness.
How
Alright.
low is Gregory?
He's looking much better.
And Sahar?
Oh, I'm all full up now.
Now, what does he want? I think he wants a level 2 spell.
Oh, for his arcane recovery.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna recharge my level 2 slot.
So I get my second wind back, but I don't get any of my fighting spirit back because that comes back on a long rest. And I believe I have my temporary hit points still because it says they only go away until they're depleted or until a long rest. Up.
I should have got the arrows that we used in that room.
I fucking muted myself and didn't realize it.
After they rest, everyone rests, Sahar will approach the druid and say, good sir, it seems that I have found the body of my brother, and she will motion to brother's body wrapped in the cloak. She'll continue and say, in order for me to lay him to rest like my people require, it requires essentially a funeral pyre, and I just know you are the druid of these lands, and I wish to ask your permission before we start gathering the wood for it.
He kind of scratches his chin a little bit, like, or his beard rather. Make a persuasion check at advantage. I do know of where we can find some dead wood. It would, I guess, expedite the process of returning the nutrients to Earth, so I suppose it is fine. Let me show you where you can find it. and he will, over the course of the next 10-20 minutes, show you where you can find a decent amount, enough dry wood to make a funeral pyre.
Right, and then she will thank the druid, and then ask the rest of her party to help her build it.
All right. Do you know where you would like to do this?
Probably she would do it in an open area where it wouldn't have a chance of catching any of the nearby trees on fire. Maybe maybe around here. I don't know if there's an area there.
So basically, you're just gonna leave town, like leave the ruins for a little bit, like a 5-10 minute walk. Do it there, and then come back.
Yeah, and she will check. Is her brother still wearing his circlet?
Yes, you did not remove that.
She will leave that on there.
Noted.
Be burned with the body.
All right. How would you like to play this out?
As soon as the pyre's being done built and her brother's body has been placed upon the top of it, she will say a prayer to Zergal, the god of death, except she's going to be saying it in her native tongue, which sounds kind of like, I guess it'll sound kind of like Arabic. And then as soon as she is done speaking, she will then light a torch and light the pyre, and then just stand there watching.
Okay. Everyone that has assisted her, take inspiration. So basically everyone has inspiration.
Mila would just put her hand on Sahar's shoulder and just stand there quiet.
And then after about like 20-25 minutes, Sahar will turn to the rest of the party and say, "We must find this spider and kill him. Or my brother."
I think we already killed them.
Sahar will just give Korn a blank stare and say, "The spider."
But there was 2 large spiders right outside. We just killed them. Like
The man.
Mila will think to Corin, the guy who put a wanted ad out on me. The guy with the secret letter wants us all.
Okay.
Mila will just nod and take a few steps away from Sahar.
Alright, what would you all like to do from here?
I think Sahar would wait for like maybe a half hour more as she watches the pyre, and then she would go back to where the druid is staying and wait for the rest of the party to be ready to continue.
And the rest of you?
I think I want to go back to the building we were just at to see what exactly is keeping those spiders in that area. Like, is there something drawing them there, or...
What, in here?
Yeah, like, is there something around that area on the outside? Why would the two spiders be drawn to right?
Well, why, where else would you nest up? I mean, generally spiders, they tend to stay in one spot and wait for prey.
I actually want to go past and see what were they potentially guarding. Because it seems odd that they would put it right there on that path.
Oh, so you're thinking like meta-wise.
Huh?
You're almost thinking like, oh, he's here for a reason.
They're here for a reason, but I'm not sure why. Because I don't think spiders are notoriously smart.
Not really. But I mean, they set up ambushes like that web they had here. That was part of their ambush trap.
I think Mila will just go ahead without telling anyone what she's doing, just walk out the...
Okay.
Cool, I'll probably notice.
If Sahar sees her walking off by herself, she will follow.
Do I see like any tracks besides ours that look fresh by these spiders?
Make a survival check. No. I mean, it's not. Just whatever tracks you guys might have made.
What is the weather like right now? Is it sunny, cloudy, about to rain?
It's not raining. It's probably relatively sunny, maybe partly cloudy.
So nothing really could sneak up us on the sky. Do I hear anything in particular, like to the left of me, or do I see anything in front that may catch?
Roll perception. Okay. Right here, you catch a glimpse of a figure that Radolf has mentioned. A cloaked figure, which, as it notices it's been seen, it quickly ducks back into the bushes.
Is he me that far away?
It is daytime. And you're in the middle of the road.
Oh, it's only 60 feet away, that's right. I probably would take Ben out of my pocket and give him my thieves coin and tell him mentally to go get Corin and send Ben off on his way to go.
What kind of path does Ben take?
Follows the road back like our sense.
Okay.
If he has his token out, I can actually move on him.
You can bring it out.
How?
You click, you hover over his name, just click it, and then drag it out. And it should bring the token onto the map.
Oh, there he is. Hang on, I got this. I feel like you would get distracted seeing Sahar and stuff.
Sahara would just kind of look at Ben with an inquisitive look. Because she knows Mila likes to keep him near her. And then she will crouch down and say, what is it, Ben?
Ben will start running back to Mila thinking he's accomplished his mission.
Okay.
If he rolled high, I would say keep going, but he rolled way too damn well.
Okay.
Sahara would just kind of
Why
watch
you-
after him.
Who's doing that?
confused.
Why are you doing that?
I was trying to get him away. I didn't know how to put the token away, so I just
Oh,
put
you
him
put
in
it.
flex.
Click the token, just hit delete.
Sahar will kind of watch after Ben inquisitively and then will slowly start to walk at a regular pace, following him.
Sorry, I didn't know how to delete the token, so I just put him in a black space.
You didn't delete the token, or?
I didn't know how to, that's why I just threw him in a black space, thinking that he's
Oh.
off the board.
Oh well, you figured it out, I think.
Game. And I guess Mila would think that Ben is still on his journey, would be already running after the cloak. Beak blade out, of course.
And if Sahar sees Mila start to go running off, then she will continue to follow at a faster pace.
Alright, before you guys get too far, what are the guys doing?
Probably talking to the druid, more likely anything.
Yeah.
And Sahar would not necessarily be trying to catch up all the way. She's gonna keep some distance just to see if she can see what's happening.
Wait, I thought Corin saw Sahar and I leave.
It wouldn't have been hard to.
So Corin decided to stay behind?
I imagine Corin just thinks like, yo, they'll be back.
Yeah, same here. You guys didn't exactly say what you were doing, so I assumed that you were just gonna look around or something.
Just-
I want to ask the druid something though.
Ah, go ahead.
Is he willing to trade anything else instead of killing the dragon so he can tell us the way to Wave Echo Cave?
Unfortunately, no. I mean, if you don't feel like doing that now, or if you feel ill-prepared, perhaps you could do something else, and in return I can brew up some antitoxin, which could aid you in fighting the dragon.
Oh,
Yeah, antitoxin. It'll take him a few days to brew. But if you wish to wait, that's well, you could always. There is a cave, or not a cave, a castle filled with goblins that have that you've talked. I'm pretty sure you guys have talked to him about the goblin castle that you have heard about.
Yeah, I'm for sure.
If you
Yeah, I remember that from last time.
basically, if you guys go and take care of that, he will provide you with 3 antitoxins that he will brew while you are away, because they take a few days. To aid you in your battle.
I can't give you an answer right now since 2 of our companions went off to explore, but we'll keep it in mind.
He just sort of nods. Again, sorry for all my coughing,
At
guys.
this point, I'm probably gonna mention where are they, by the way?
Yeah, if they take too long, then I guess I would suggest that we try to go find them just in case.
Yeah.
And as you say that, we'll jump back to Sahara and Mila.
Do I hear footsteps? Is he running, or do I think he's just hiding behind the corner?
Roll another perception check. You do hear footsteps more in the distance, and you hear like a door close.
A door?
Yes, a door. In like that direction.
Sorry, I'm zooming out my map. I thought that was just all wood.
Basically in that direction, following the arrow.
Mila will notch an arrow in her her short bow and proceed to slow down just a little bit, but not too much, just to try like walk quieter, but still have it not.
All right.
Zahar will continue to follow quietly.
Can I hide behind that tree?
You can try. Go ahead and roll stealth. Okay. I mean, it's kind of hard to see through this thicket here. Actually, it's impossible to see through it.
Wait, I thought the door was coming from the black space right in front of me, like 4 spaces down.
No, that was a general direction that it came from. I'm not going to give you the entire, like, basically from somewhere over here.
That must have been a loud door.
You rolled good perception. It sounded like a door closing.
The building in front of me, what do I see?
This one? Or that
4
one?
spaces below me.
Oh, the one below you. Okay. I'm getting my book out. This ruined shop is cluttered with sagging storage shelves and broken furniture. Shards of glass and pieces of pottery glint in the weeds and rubble near the rotted books and casks. I mean, you're not looking into it, but that's the best I got right now.
I was just looking for a window or a door.
Well, I mean, you can. There's an opening over here.
Is it a door?
There is no door anymore.
Then I will run in front of said building.
Okay.
Would I see Sahara as I'm running by?
I think you've probably. You would have noticed her, I think, by now.
I think she's just within the 30 feet, isn't she?
Yes.
Then I'll think to her, Sahar, black cloaked man ran this way. I heard a door shut. We may need some help, but I'm not going.
You're
And
not going. What?
I'll look at Sahar, knowing it's only a one-way telephone, and say, there's a guy in a black cloak, and I heard a door close over here as he ran this direction. We may need help. I'll stay over here to see if I hear or see anything. Be careful.
Sahar will nod and kind of put up a finger, almost saying like, just wait a moment, and she will run back to the party.
Carefully.
Melee, do you check that building at all? The one you're at?
I'll check it a little bit while I'm waiting for her, but I'd want to be quiet.
Okay.
Like, does any of the pottery look familiar? Like, any makes that look telling?
Not really familiar, but you do remember Myrna, the lady that you saved from the Red Brands, mentioned an herbalist shop where you could find an heirloom, and this is it. And looking through a little bit, you find it. Is a fine emerald, a gold necklace with a fine emerald pendant, worth 200 gold pieces.
I'll put that in the pack with Ben. Just really quick.
And we'll flip over to the other side.
At this point, I'm probably asking them, so what else can you transform into?
Oh, many things, my dear boy.
You don't tell me.
Oh, it's kind of hard to list them all.
Fair enough then. Well, what's your favorite besides an owl?
Oh, he actually shifts into a squirrel.
Ooh. I laugh.
At that point, Sahara appears at the door.
Oh, hey. There you guys are. Wait, where's...
It seems she has seen one of the men in black cloaks. She has fled to a general area, and I feel like it's best that we accompany her.
Alright.
Yeah, sure.
Ready?
Lead on.
She will lead everyone else back to where she left Mila.
As you guys leave, Radolf transforms back and says, "Be careful."
Oh, we'll have more conversations, don't you worry. Hey, Red.
Hmm?
You think he could transform into a wolf too?
I don't know how to do that.
No, the
Oh,
druid.
you're talking about the druid.
E.
Maybe. I don't really understand the magic that well, but he said he could transform into a lot of creatures, so he could transform into a wolf probably.
Awesome.
Can I peek around the corner to see if what looks like to be a door on that building on the right side is open? Just like peek.
This one here?
Yeah.
That one's kind of like a dilapidated looking structure. The door that is on there that you see is rotted and wooden.
Do I see any fresh footprints in this area? Because we have not gone this area yet.
You have not. But, no, you do not.
She'll keep running. And she'll peek quietly through the rotting door, see if she sees it.
It appears to be empty. With an opening over on the opposite side.
The building's empty. I tell the people and say, let's keep going. I heard the door. He's somewhere with.
I replicate this message, just in case Gregory can't hear it. Or read.
I think they're in range.
I don't know.
Sahar will nod and continue to follow.
I have to roll perception, see if I see dirt like in this section. So this is more like a wooden not wooden, but stone location.
Where at? What are you looking for?
Footprints basically.
Roll perception. What your elf eyes see?
They're only half elves. And they see many things.
You do see many things.
They
There
see-
do seem to be some footprints in front of. I don't know if you can see it, or it's blocked, but there is a door. Oh, that was blocked. Okay, there is a door right there.
Yeah, there's a door up ahead.
This small farmhouse appears to be just another empty home at first glance. However, all the doors are shut and windows are shuttered.
Yeah, there's someone inside. This is too barricaded.
Mila? Does she see the opening in the back?
I mean, you would have seen it, yeah.
Can I grab Gregory real fast?
Sure.
I'll tell Corin to wait here with the others that I'm gonna have Gregory and I grease fire that back entrance so there's no way for them to escape except for.
Remember that grease fire only lasts like 2 rounds.
So I'll count to 3 to you, and that's when you'll storm in with Sahara. Or do you rather us keep together, Corin?
I'll have to roll another perception, see if I can find any animals.
Okay. Unfortunately, you don't currently see any in the immediate vicinity.
Dang. Alright, here's what I think. Mila, why don't you stick with me and Sahar? Red, go with Gregory into the back.
Okay.
Mila, you'll be the countdown. Let them know when to go in.
No fire?
Not yet.
I feel like Gregory would be very sad at this, Corin.
He probably would be.
So you, me, and Zahar at the front, Red and Gregory at the back.
Right. The idea is to like close them in. Red is
Greg,
gonna be back, pretty much be a bodyguard.
what if Gregory enlarged Red at the back? He will fill up that whole door.
That is true. Then all four of us can just go to like the front entrance.
I'm not calling you fat, Red. I'm just saying you're a really good bodyguard.
I mean, you saw how he took out that Sahar's brother.
I will punch Corn in the arm and quickly put my finger to my lips, knowing Zahar is near.
Sorry.
I'll just whisper to Corn. Wait, that was her brother.
That was for you didn't know.
Mila will throw her arms up in the air and just shove Red to make him start heading towards the back before this escalates.
Everyone start moving yourself into position.
I'm gonna stealth up.
Does Gregory have to be by Red to enlarge?
He has to be within 30 feet.
I feel like if Red caused a commotion, they'll go after Red and we can sneak in and just get the jump. What you doing there, bud?
They rode too high.
Oh, different building completely. Well, I don't know if they have a backdoor thing.
I think there's one like right here.
That wasn't the door. This thing.
No.
I thought you were talking over here.
I thought it was talking about down here.
I thought you were talking about this one. That's the door.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Yeah, Red, you can see that. Yeah, Red, you see that door there.
So there is no wall hole thing in this.
No, this building here is pretty solid. Kind of like Radolph's.
Okay.
So what's the plan?
I'll think to Gregory. Okay. Enlarge him. And why are you not?
Well, is he not what?
Why is he not with us?
He technically is. He's just...
Assisting from afar.
Because I'm being controlled by somebody else, Mila.
Hello.
But you are your own person. Don't you want to say hello?
That's why I told you to make sure.
All right, if that's what you guys want.
No, no, no. I was just saying that's something he might have done.
No, I meant
That's what I said.
the enlarged plan.
Oh, okay, yeah. I said, don't do the hello thing. No.
All right, you want him to enlarge Red? Yes.
Yeah.
All right. He uses his last second level spell slot. It's a good thing he took a second level.
Sahar, if you please.
Okay, so she will motion to Mila to start the countdown.
He's already big, hon.
She'll just kind of nod her head like.
I cast that.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, did Red break the door or the wall being enlarged in the door?
You enlarged him before entering.
Alright, I'm gonna think to Sahar and Corin. I'm gonna tell Red to kick the door.
Alright. And then Sahar will just be like, let's do it at the same time.
I think I just realized something.
Mm-hmm.
Does this building have a roof?
Yes.
Okay.
I should have went on the roof!
No.
Look for chimneys!
God.
Santa Claus is...
I don't think they even celebrate Christmas.
Somewhere in the fourth dimension they do. Corin, it's fine. Alright. You ready, Sahar?
Sahar will not and just wait for and is waiting for Mila to say when.
Mila will take a breath, pulling out her short bow, and mentally yell now to all 5 of her party, and no.
Right?
Okay, Red, make a strength check at advantage, and Sahar, make a strength check.
That's a save, never mind.
Yeah,
Go with
well, either way,
So
you both ram into these doors. They do not budge.
Sahar will continue trying to break it down because she now knows that the people inside know that they're here.
It's gonna be funny if it's a pull door, not a push door. Sorry. Is there a lock on these doors?
Wait, you know what? She will quickly take out her crowbar and try and use that.
Okay, make your check at
Mila wants it?
advantage.
God damn it!
This,
Can Mila kick the bar?
your crowbar just kind of slips out and can't find purchase.
Does it sound like Red has had any
Red, go ahead and make another strength check at advantage
progress?
if you're gonna attempt again.
Red said he was AFK for a moment.
Oh,
I'm
Now
back.
he's back. What do you have to do, DM?
a strength check at advantage because he is enlarged.
Okay.
No, this door is not budging.
Sahar will kind of look at Mila with a frantic look and kind of make a motion near the door, asking her to pick the lock.
I will quickly pick the lock and think to Red, these doors aren't budging. Can you fist slam the roof? Can you break the...
I can try.
By the way,
That I just say that even though I don't realize that you can't hear me.
by the way, this door does not have a lock. It seems to be barred from the inside.
I will glare at Sahar and then quickly shove her aside and mentally yell at Corin to shatter it.
Are there any windows on this house?
Yes, there are some barred some like shuttered windows.
Can I try and break the window open?
That one you may try, yes.
Where is it on the house?
It's in front of Mila.
So I guess we're just gonna be switching places. And is
I was
that
trying
gonna
to-
be a strength
Can-
check?
Does Corin have any shatter left to try to blast that door away?
I only have one.
Can I try Eldritch blasting it?
I mean, you can try, but odds are it's not going to do much. Sahar, you You get your crowbar up at the door, and you break it open, and you see that the window itself was also barred, but you broke that. You see a cloaked figure.
Just one.
Well, immediately you see one, kind of like right in front of the window.
As soon as I see him, I'm gonna try and grab him and pull him out the window.
You've used your action this turn.
Do I
That's essentially what you see.
Spiky face.
2 questions, DM.
Mm-hmm.
1, do I see this happen? And 2, what is this thing over here?
But like right there.
It's another window.
Yes, there's a window over there.
But do I see her try to reach for something or see her shattering the window?
She hasn't got a chance to do so yet, but the thing just kind of, this person looks at you and like, go away.
That's all he says, is go away.
Mila will pause because that doesn't sound like a threatening voice or act.
Basically, go away, leave us alone.
Zahara will kind of point her sword at him and say, "What is your purpose here?"
The way you said that was just hilarious to me. What do you mean, what's our purpose? What's your purpose? We're not interested in any Girl Scout cookies today. Go away.
Mila will mentally think to this guy, fuck you.
Zahara will glare at the man. Say, we're here assisting the druid. Now answer my question.
Did Red break the roof?
Oh, just waiting.
I mean, he can try with another strength check if he wants.
Do I still have advantage, or do I just roll normal?
You're still enlarged.
Okay.
For the sake of this, I'm gonna say this is your rounds left.
Okay.
You do manage to slam down hard enough to almost rip the door off too. Kind of slam on the roof. It crumbles down. You also get far enough down to pull the door off.
Would I have heard that sound of the roof breaking?
I'm pretty sure everyone heard that.
Then can I run over and try to basically run up Red to get through the hole?
You basically ripped the fucking door off too. With that, like, smashed down like to in the stonework enough to get down to the door and rip it off its hinges.
I will start running over there, hearing this happen, with my beak blade.
Red, you see some very a handful of very startled people. They have not taken hostile action. They may look to you and say, "Please leave."
I'll look to Mila and say, he says to leave. What do I do?
I am going to use his clothes to climb up him and sit on his shoulders and look down at the men. and not even feigning to move my mouth, I'll just look at them and ask, why does the druid want you?
The druid never said anything about wanting them gone, I don't think. He just said he'd seen them.
Yeah.
Then I'll ask, what are they doing here? Why did you run when you seen? And I'm just perched on his shoulder right now, sitting. And I'll think that's everybody who's in a 30-foot radius.
So everyone except Corn.
Yeah.
Our purpose here is none of your business.
I'm making it my business.
Mila will sigh and just jump through the hole in the roof, so now she's in the room with them. Is that okay?
Sure. You're basically right here.
I asked you politely, why did you run when you saw me? Seen me? Saw me?
Close
Common
enough.
is such a hard.
The guy in the corner here kind of just sighs and stands up. With all due respect, madam. Ripping out doors and breaking our windows is not exactly civil. However, if you wish to talk, that is fine.
Mila will kind of mentally chuckle. I've been calling Madame, and she's just gonna play with her spy coin through her fingers, just letting it tumble in between her fingers. I just want some answers. You might be able to have some answers for me. We don't mean to be hostile, but when you run away from seeing me and then barricade yourselves out, what are we supposed to think? If you don't mind, can you please let my friends in?
Red, do you mind?
With all due respect, I'd rather them stay outside if... I mean, considering that, what you have accomplished here, why wouldn't someone run?
Accomplished? We were just playing exterminators to two big nasty spiders. You were the one who just saw a little redhead like. And I did get a freaking hit last battle.
Mila.
Hmm?
May I?
Are you inside the building?
Hey, am I here?
Well, if you really must know my reasons for being here, our reasons for being here, we have come to treat the great green dragon. As he says, as his arms go up, like and almost as like in reverence.
Hearing them say the green dragon, I will move forward but keep my eye on the roof, making sure none of my other friends come in. What do you mean about the green dragon? I'll think just to the leader alone. Gang, look,
I'd ask this man if I may walk by him. Politely.
He is going to respectfully decline.
what's Sahar doing?
Sahar is keeping her eyes stuck to this guy like flies in honey to make sure he doesn't try anything funny.
We merely wish to be his Majesty's servants.
Majesties. What is the green dragon's name?
Oh, if only I knew. One day I may be graced with his name.
Have you seen this green dragon?
Unfortunately, we just got here kind of recently, and we haven't had much of a chance with the undead walking around those weird little stick things.
And how do you plan to serve this green dragon? And Corn's hearing a one-sided conversation right now, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, how else do you serve? But to offer body and soul to one that is much greater than you.
I don't see myself as great, so for anything to be greater than me is no surprise. But why this dragon? What have you heard of this?
We have not heard much, but we only wish to see his might and to serve under it.
From what I am told, he barely leaves only to feed, but he causes no trouble. If he causes no trouble, what servitude would he? And for the sake of my friend's sanity, can I please invite my half-elf friend? He will not harm me, and if he does, I will hit him personally myself.
Roll a persuasion check.
With advantage, 'cause I've been nice?
No. I
Oh
do
my God.
apologize, but he and the rest of your companions must stay outside.
I understand. And Mila will give a head nod, and I'll start thinking aloud so that everyone around 30. But why servitude? Most people don't want to be servant.
Most people are fools. Do not wish to serve the greatness of the dragons.
Have you served many dragons?
Hey, Red, can you pick me up?
Yeah.
Upsies!
Shortly after you pick him up, Red, you shrink back down to your normal size.
Dang!
So you're still kind of, Corin, you're still kind of sitting on his shoulders, but not quite as high as you wanted it to be.
I'm gonna get off him with that.
Of all the dragons, why this green chromatic dragon? Is he nearer, or what have you heard about?
Like I said, we have not heard much, but dragons are great beings, much greater than us. And I must serve. He doesn't even look at you, he just stares. Almost out into the distance.
Can I think to my beak blades and ask my blade, does he sense anything wrong with these people, like magically wise? Like, are they under enchantment spell?
I mean, you can roll insight.
I was gonna ask my blade, but okay.
They don't seem to be under any magical or otherwise enchantment. They just seem like they genuinely want this.
May I ask your name? I think we might be able to work something out.
Oh, fantastic. My name is Favrik.
Well, my name's Serena, and my companion here is Emil, and I'll pull out Ben.
Roll a deception check. Serena and Emil, interesting. What was it that you wished to work out?
I wish no harm to this dragon, for this dragon has appeared to have done no harm to anyone. Seems to be living peacefully here. But others around this area wish for the dragon to be gone. And I see no reason for this dragon to be gone permanently. Maybe with your servitude, we can find it a new location to live with you guys?
So you're suggesting a potential temporary alliance between us, you and I.
In a sense, I don't see a reason for this dragon to be gone from the living world as others around wish for this creature. But it would need help moving to a new location. And if you want to serve it, what better way to serve it than to guard it to its new location where there's more food and less people want to get gone?
Do you have a suggestion on a location?
I actually might. Do you mind if I talk to my friend Corin for a second to see what he thinks of this location I have in?
Sure, go ahead.
Yo, Corin,
Uh,
you want to send a dragon to the Goblin Castle?
I mean,
I'll think this to the whole party so Sahar could hear it too.
keep in mind that we also have a goddamn dwarf to go save in there. So no.
I just want to point out that, you said his name was Emil.
No,
The
that was
rat.
forbidden.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Corin.
I was hoping that was the case, but no.
It's the rat. I was trying to remember the rat's name from Ratatouille, and I don't think it was Emil. I think that was the brother.
That's fine.
Okay, I was concerned for a moment.
Favric. There might be a location, but it's a little tricky. There's a person at this location that we must rescue first, and we're not sure how the dragon would feel about letting one of the people go instead of having as a...
Well, wouldn't this person also like to serve in his honor?
This person is supposed to be on a quest with us, so I'm afraid servitude would have to be later. But for now, he's needed with us. We've already lost one member, and it'll be hard to lose another. Surely you understand, the bigger the party, the easier it is for your quest to be accomplished, whether for servitude or for finding other. And if you were to let him go, I'm sure he would spread the word of the greatness of this green chromatic dragon, don't you?
Roll a persuasion check.
I have DM inspiration, just throwing that out there.
You can use it if you want to. You just gotta tell me beforehand.
I will use it because my rolls have been sucking all night.
Okay.
All right, what do I do for inspiration?
That's rolling it as an advantage, which you did. So it's a 9.
And Corn didn't inspire me before I started this negotiations.
Didn't ask. Also, there's no point with me at 5.
All right. Either way, Favrik thinks for a second. Tell you what, if you all take care of emptying the castle, we will work on talking to the great dragon and telling him that some servants are clearing out a grand castle for him to be his lair.
May I give an other offer, Mr. Do you think dragons like goblin?
Well, I mean, I don't know how they taste.
Who would?
Not now, Cora. Favoric, apologize. This castle is overrun by goblins and our one companion. And if we were to clear out the castle as you said for this glorious dragon, all of the meat will not be fresh anymore, and you only want the best for him.
Oh man, that's interesting. Well, I'm sure there'll be plenty of food to go around for a little while. I mean, a Grand Castle is a great place for a lair.
Just think about it. He gets there, and there's already a fresh meal waiting for him to fill his belly, and then all this room to store his gold and treasures. Surely these goblins have stolen things along the way, and it's already filled with some. But we need our companion live and with us. That's the only Karavat of this.
Basically, he is saying that if you guys go ahead and go clear it out, they're going to speak to the dragon and attempt to convince him to move to this new place.
So he's not buying the whole fresh meat thing?
It's less he doesn't really care about. It's not much that he cares about right now. Basically, he's saying he thinks having a lair for it is great, and that might be a great location. But obviously, he is saying you all should just clear out the filth first.
How far is this castle again?
Let's see.
God dang it! I keep doing this.
It's about
like a
30
day
miles away, so it's like a day and a half away.
Fabric. How did y'all get here transportation-wise? Did you walk, or where did y'all come?
Well, we took a boat, went to Neverwinter, and came here.
Out of the game on foot, by a horse.
Basically, they took a ship to Neverwinter, and then walked here.
How many goblins are we expecting to be in this castle again?
You have no idea.
Nope.
Fabric, I have one more question for you. I'm sorry I asked so many questions. It's just such a lovely conversation talking about this dragon. Do you think some of your men might be able to assist us? This castle is quite large, and there may be a whole slew of goblins there. And wouldn't the dragon find it most appreciative that his new servants were doing their utmost best to clear out this castle for him, just to make sure everything is to perfection? And the faster we clear it out, the faster you could serve the green dragon.
I think you and yours are servants enough. You can do this without issue. It is our job to parley with the dragon, to bask in his glory for as long as we can.
Corin probably bored of this whole conversation at this point by now. Starts playing his music.
Ben will pop his head out, start bobbing to the music as I try to shove him back in my bag. Please forgive my friends. Do you mind if he comes in as well? I feel like he's thinking he was a third.
Sounds pretty good.
Good music.
But again, he is not allowed entry.
Do you have anything that might aid us in ridding these goblins sooner or faster for the great dragon himself?
Unfortunately, we do not have any extra supplies to spare. We only have the offering for the Great One.
Offering? What do you offer a dragon? I'm going somewhere with this, I promise, DM. I was just wondering what do they have.
What else do you offer a dragon but treasure? And yourselves.
Any things with magical property?
No, unfortunately, we don't have anything like that. Oh, if only we did. This would make this much easier.
Much easier, you said.
Or he basically like it would make them look better in the Great One's eyes without, you know. Or that's how they're convinced, rather.
I will think to Sahar for a second. Sahar. That amulet we found. All you gotta do is say yes or no. The amulet we found that protects from scrying. How do we feel of offering that to the dragon as well to help make it more likely to go to this?
Sky, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm thinking. I feel like her answer would be more complicated than a yes or no. She's not sure right now.
I'll think the same question to Corin that since he's right beside me, essentially.
Hmm?
What do you think of giving the amulets to protect against scrying to these guys to offer to the dragon to make it more likely this dragon will leave?
You never know when you're gonna need something.
Do we really think people are gonna try scry?
You seen what happened that over in the other town?
A what?
I said you know what happened in the other town. Anything could happen.
My brain is not thinking right now. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm referring to Phandalin, and like we got tricked.
But that was just not scrying though. That was illusion.
Yeah. You never know what could happen.
We shall go, Fabric. We shall go to the castle and see that all is prepared to perfection for this dragon, and wait for us to return. Maybe we can find some magical items in this castle as well as trinkets.
Ah, excellent. Safe travels then.
What is the best to give you word?
Well, if you're coming back, that's fine. We can.
Do you know which building this dragon is, so we may avoid his excellency, so that you may have first gaze upon?
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
With DM inspiration?
You've already used it. That's a one and done thing. But I've given you advantage. He lies at the dilapidated tower in the north side of town. The center of the north side of town.
The circle with the square?
Yeah, that area right there.
Why are the dead spiders over there? Is that supposed to be there?
Yeah, those are supposed to be there.
Okay. I will tell him of my thanks and my word. We will avoid his greatness so that you may be the first to peer upon his glory. But May I ask one more favor, sir?
And what is that?
Can I go out a door instead of through the roof?
Well, that door there is gone. There's no door here, so
Why do you have such protection here?
probably the same reason Radolf has a decent building. It's hard to find a good building here.
This is true. Okay, fair enough. May you ask your companion here to step aside so I may exit?
He'll let you exit, yeah.
Thank you again, and I'll hold my hand out to shake his. I'm glad we could do business.
Yeah, he will shake your hand.
And I will leave the door.
I was about to say, she takes his hand, and then she pulls him forward and stabs him.
Headbutts him in the face to break his nose. That's how we say hello where I come from.
30 XP each for parlaying with the cultists.
I
I'm
was
not.
about to say, you climb out of the tower, and you ask, I just need you to do one thing for me. The cultists say, what? Die.
Do you know the way?
Oh god.
What?
Do you know the way, brother?
Some of you are playing too much VR chat.
Huh?
Alright, where would you like to go now?
You guys like to go to a castle and kill some goblins? Should be a little bit.
Well, right now, Sahara's still staring at this cultist through the window.
Oh, Mila will run over there, let her know all's clear.
Grant probably is just like, oh my goodness.
She
And-
was just standing there, glaring at the cultist the whole time.
Milo put her hand on Sahar's shoulder. Sahar, we have a way now to get rid of the dragon without actually killing it. But we must go save the door first. Shall we?
I want to whisper to Red.
As she will look to Mila, and then back to the cultist, and she will just kind of take her fingers and do the I'm watching you kind of motion. And then we'll turn back to Mila and nod. And
Out of
start-
game? Sorry, out of game, I really want one of those helmets those cultists have. Those are really cool.
Well, if you ever kill one, you can have one.
I was tempted to say, if this transaction goes well, does that make us one of you? And if so, can we get a fancy cheesehead of the cultist?
I'm sorry, we don't have any extras. He looks
How
distraught.
ugly. How ugly are your faces? Nah, I wouldn't say that. Alright, I'll take Sahara and lead her back to the people. Though I think Corin said he was whispering to.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I literally typed it to him. If
God.
He
GM,
literally whispered it to me.
if GM wants me to send it to him as well, I'll do it.
Later, maybe.
Oh god. I'm suspicious now, Corin. Are you gonna try to kill me?
What would I kill you for?
Oh, the secret. Nah, it's all good. We'll head back to the group.
I'm gonna double check what did you read.
Huh?
We might as well stay here and just get a long rest in before we leave.
I can always ask our new friends if they'll let us spend the night in here if we keep the undead out. We
I
have
don't
extra
think they
rations we can
will.
offer them.
I'd rather stay with the druid.
Same.
I'd rather stay with the
Agreed.
cultists. They have a lot of knowledge of this dragon.
It is still kind of the middle of the day.
This is also true.
I mean, you know where the dragon is apparently staying, and there are buildings that you have not explored yet.
Did we ever check out that building to the far left of us? Probably about
No.
80.
That one?
Yeah.
No.
I feel like now Mila's more comfortable that she knows where the dragon's at. She's just gonna walk there without really too much.
You know, we were already told where the dragon was at the beginning.
Was I inside the building when he said that, or was I still on the roof?
I don't know.
Probably.
I think
hard to
you
say.
were outside because both Mila and Sahar were outside a lot when the druid was talking about important stuff.
All right. You stand outside a building that has some closed doors. It do seem to be kind of solid compared to most of the others around here.
Oh boy.
Sahar did want to talk to Mila a little bit before they entered the building.
I think-
She will say, I'm not sure about this plan with the dragon. What if we move him just for him to become a larger problem later?
He will.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I just didn't want to say it in front of the cultists.
Yeah, same.
Well, then we'll kill him later. I mean, for now, he's not doing anything wrong, and that castle's overrun by goblins. If anything, more goblins will go there. Humans stay away from that. And then Milo put her ear to the door and listened.
All right. A wide chimney and rotted piles of firewood jumbled outside the walls of this sagging building suggests it was a smithy in its day. You put your ear to the door.
Yeah.
Silence.
Can I run around the building and see if there's any windows or doors, but like stay low so I'm not.
There is a window here, and there is another door over here.
Does that door look just as solid?
They're similar in state of decay, or whatever you might call it.
Similar solidness.
Is there any holes in these doors that I may peer through?
No. There's also like
Is-
a window there.
Is it decayed enough? Oh, never mind. There's a window. Oh, never mind. I'll just look at the window.
Yeah, the window's pretty much shattered in, but you do see what appear to be corpses just. Have you ever seen those like the videos of the very horrible like mummification that happens from volcanic ash?
Oh, like the Pompeii victims?
Yeah. In this building, you see 3 corpses like that.
I feel like I would ask Gregory to come forward and see what he thinks against my better judgment. After all, dead people is his specialty.
Indeed, they are his specialty.
And I'll think to him, are these guys dead or are they undead?
Well, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes without poking them a little bit. Shall we do that?
We will wait out here to make sure you have privacy with your new friends there, Gregory. After
I'm just gonna open the door.
All right, you open the door. It kind of
It was unlocked.
sloughs off.
Ew.
I'll push Gregory.
Hey, Red.
Yeah,
Want to make a bet?
sure.
2 gold says they're alive.
Okay, taking on that deal.
By all means, Greg, go ahead.
Gregory, since Gregory is not here, I don't know what he would RP this as, so I'm not
I
gonna
feel
just
like he would
Hello.
try to.
I'll just.
I'm not gonna just throw him in there.
I feel like he
Yeah.
would do his traditional hello and then try and make friends, because he always seems to try and make friends with the undead or reanimate the dead. So
Or
one of them's gonna
anyone.
come alive.
How are you playing this?
I could go in first, and then he could like walk behind me.
That sounds like a plan.
Well, then again, Gregory's not one for caution.
No, he is not.
I say he would just kind of walk in and say hello to the bodies.
That's assuming they're actually alive.
They're gonna
I
be
like-
alive one way or another with Gregory.
Just be like, hello, new friends.
Exactly.
Actually, they are just bones, so assuming he probably would just try to animate them at first. Who knows?
Go with that.
How are you doing this? Tell me how we. Do you want Gregory? Do you really want Gregory going in first? Is Red going in first? Is Corn going in first?
I thought Red, you go ahead and go in first, and then Greg will follow in. I'll come in third.
All right. Thank you.
No, we're gonna kill his character while he's not here.
Don't put that evil on me.
I healed him. He's fine.
Red, as soon as you walk in, these the corpses start moving and shambling up and readying attack. The hell?
All right, I just won 2 more gold.
I say called it.
No, because they're undead. They're not alive.
That's the that was the deal.
I got you.
Ah, tricky.
The turn order's not working for me for some reason.
That'd be a lose-lose there, Greg. No, I'm sorry, Red. Otherwise,
Like, I literally cannot open it or anything.
Ooh, nice.
how was I supposed to express? Hey, they're dead or they're not dead.
No, my turn order thing is broken.
What the fudge?
I'm gonna refresh. Give me a second. There we go.
Told him we 2 gold.
Okay. I got that taken care of. Gregory. He rolled really well. And these zombies rolled pretty freaking well too. Alright. But I think everyone else rolled really fucking well. So,
Red's the only one.
yeah, of course. What will he do? wasn't the right button. We need music.
Did we even have music when we fought Saw's brother?
Yes, I think I did set that up.
I can't remember it now.
It should have been this same track. He is going to firebolt the one over there. Wow. He misses. Oh, damn it.
I can't hurt my new friends.
I need to
I was about to
examine
say.
this first.
I was supposed to say, I don't think his heart's in it.
Alright, Mila, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna run my bow and arrow and just shoot some same guy who tried to hit with the firebolt.
Okay.
Actually,
go.
can I shoot the guy catty corner to red from here?
Yes, you can.
I shall shoot this guy then over here.
As you run past him, he does take a swipe at you.
Run past who?
You had to go past him to get to go there
That's a
and
window,
up there.
not a door.
Yeah, that there's
Okay.
a window.
Correction. I apologize. I thought that was. I guess I'll just go right in front here. Here, and hit him with my ring.
Okay. That hits. These guys are not hard to hit. Alright, as you hit it, expelling from it is suddenly, after you hit it, a puff of ash pops out. I need Mila and Red to make Constitution saving throws. Why is that so fucking big? Whatever. Okay. Mila, you are considered poisoned.
Then I'll disengage, and I will move back outside.
Okay.
Coughing a lung out, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, Corn, it's your turn.
Awesome. Seeing Mila cough up a lung or two, I'm just gonna give her a pat on the back.
How many lungs do I have, Cord?
I don't know. And after that, shatter at the zombie in the back corner.
Where are you centering this? Are you centering it on that zombie?
Yeah, on him.
Alright.
I think that should get all three of them.
It does. And it's same with the, as you do this, the entire structure itself almost seems to fill with this ash as these other two take damage. They expel weird bits of ash, but there's no one close enough to them to have to deal with it, so. Anyway, con save for the guy on top. Guy in the middle that was the center. And then the other guy. Alright. Actually did pretty good work.
That's how I roll. And I'm just gonna step on back to my original position.
Odds are this guy needs to roll a 19 or a natural 19 or a natural 20 to... No. This first one in front of Red just kind of... It did. So Howard, it's your turn.
Alright. Seeing that these strange zombies emit a poison... she doesn't know it's poisonous, she just sees him emit a strange gas, so she will come inside and stand right next to Red and pull out her light crossbow and take a shot at this one.
Alrighty, go for it.
I didn't mean to do it with advantage, but it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. It hits. And it falls. And does not get back up.
Alright, and I believe that is the end of Sahar's turn.
Alright, it's the Ash Zombie's turn. Shambles up to you, Red, and will attempt to slam into you. And your other thing is still active because it, it lasts what? Does that last a minute or an hour?
An hour.
Yeah, that's still up then. But a 7's not going to hit you. Jesus Christ, I can't roll for shit. Alright. Your turn.
I'm just gonna try knocking you prone.
You get
with a
like...
shove.
Okay, you're going to try... Okay, go ahead. Make a athletics check. Okay, you shove it back against the wall. You're gonna shove it backwards and make it fall prone, or just make it fall prone?
Just make it fall prone.
Okay.
Then I will move around it.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Gregory, what do you have?
Yeah, a shovel.
He does have a shovel.
Pretty sure he would use it right now.
Yes. Two-hand shovel. At advantage because it's prone. There we go. Bong. Take that. Thing I cannot raise. Mila, it is your turn. You currently at disadvantage to hit, but since that one is prone, that makes it normal attack.
In my medicine kit, would that help for poisoning?
That's a question.
Because I'm assuming I would know I've been poisoned.
Usually the healer's kits are meant for stabilizing a creature.
Not healer's kits, medicinal kit.
What's that from?
I don't know, I asked if there's any medicine kits, you're like, yeah, go ahead, steal some, so I stole.
Oh, I thought you meant like that's basically the healer's kit, so.
Okay, I'll just rename it then. So I guess... Honestly, I'm just gonna stay out here for once and go around the corner to get away from this building, trying not to breathe too heavily with the boy. Try to keep my heart rate
Okay.
slow.
Go ahead and move to where you want to. Make a con save. You hack up a little bit, but you seem to have shrugged off the effect.
I'll wipe the blood off the corner of my lip, and that'll be in my turn.
All right. Corn, it is your turn. It hits. Needs to make a DC 12 con save. You shove your rapier into him, and it falls. Then it slowly starts moving again. still up.
Let me check something.
Was that into your turn?
Let me see. I don't think I can cutting words that to drop his check. Yeah, attack or ability check.
Probably not saving
alright.
throws.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, Sahar.
Alright. Since this guy's prone, she's going to put away her crossbow and pull out her long swords. And just walk up and stab down at him.
You do have advantage to hit. Do you want to hit that twice? Okay. I just want to see if you crit.
Yeah. Is he dead yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Totes dead.
And then as soon as she does it, she's gonna spin around and cover her face with her scarf.
Yeah, you notice after that first bit of damage they took, they did not puff that smoke again.
Okay.
You're welcome. I actually thought Mio was gonna shoot a bow first. No.
30 XP each for defeating these zombies.
Dang.
What?
They're only worth 30 XP.
Well, I mean, there's 5 of you.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
These guys are not hard.
We're so close, people.
You are. You're like, what, 90 away?
Yeah.
Well, you know, maybe there's enough around here.
By the way, Mila. Did we ever get any information like how many people were originally in this town?
I don't believe so. And out of game, I'm not the best with memory.
No, from the I don't know. Was there any civilians here, guys?
I just remember the druid mentioning those guys, the cultists,
Yeah,
and the dragon.
that's about all I know too.
I mean, it's probably been a few hundred years since someone's lived here. Like, actually, since this town's actually been, you know, active.
Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure that those guys would probably like throw us to that dragon if given the chance.
They want to suppress this dragon to serve them. I feel like a castle is better than a few people.
Also, we're supposed to kill the dragon, by the way, Mila.
He said get rid of it. He didn't say per se to kill it.
Sahar will say, I still think killing the dragon is our best bet. But that's just me.
I mean, we could double check with the his meaning if you want, Mila.
We gotta kill the goblins anyways. Just give this a shot. And if they try to betray us, we kill it then. But at least we're trying our best to keep it alive.
I'm just saying, like, just make sure you get all the information.
What do you want me to do? Go back and get a blood contract with them?
What?
Actually,
No.
it's not a bad idea.
What? No, I was just saying, let's just ask the druid right quick. Double check his meaning. That was it.
So we listened to the druid. And if the druid says kill him, then we have a whole cult after us. If the
No,
druid,
no. What I'm saying is, we just making sure whether or not we just need to kill the dragon or. That's it. Like, if they betray us, we just kill them regardless.
fine, we shall ask. But I am completely against killing this beast.
Why?
It's done nothing wrong to anyone so far. It's been here peacefully. Hasn't attacked anyone as far as we know. It hasn't been causing any trouble. It's like you're sleeping in bed and all of a sudden someone takes a knife to your throat for no reason. How would you like to be killed in your sleep for doing absolutely nothing except for eating and watching the birds? If it's done nothing wrong or show no harm to anyone or anything around, then why must it die?
I mean, that's great and all, but the druid says like he's not gonna show us if we don't kill him. So just throwing it out there.
Did you think maybe the dragon might know? The thing fucking flies.
I just shrug.
Even if this dragon does know, it is said that the chromatic dragons are seen as highly selfish, and I do not think he would tell us without something in return. And I don't think that something in return will not cost a great deal.
Mila will not say anything and she'll start heading back to the cult.
Heading back to the cultists.
Yeah, but slowly. I just went that fast for now.
I'm just gonna go to the druid then. I'm just gonna walk there because there's no point in me running into it. Actually, wait. I should check this room first.
Well, only stuff that's in here are a variety of old tools like tongs, bellows, hammers, and a pair of anvils.
Oh, all right.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, what the hell?
She multiplied!
Oh shit, she got hit by an oplex. Which one? Which one
We
smells like
must-
sulfur?
Who has the ugly perfume on it? The one that smells bad.
The ugly perfume? Excuse me.
No, you remember you picked up that perfume that you didn't like whatsoever, and you tried putting on Gregory when he burned those.
Yeah, she doesn't wear it.
But you have it on you. I don't think the guy can replicate items. And she's gone.
Give me a second.
Nice.
I made a new token for Sahar since she hit a major story point.
Very nice.
It's like a Pocahontas. Anyways, I'm gonna get the arrows that we shot from earlier in this room. I think there's like
Oh.
3 arrows in this room or something like that.
Can get 2 back. Okay.
Cool, I have 3 arrows now.
Sahar
Mio-
will walk outside and just kind of watch Mila head towards the building with the cultists.
Mila will knock on the door frame before mentally calling out to.
Oh Jesus! How the fuck did that happen?
I'm tiny!
Gregor!
I can ride Ben now.
Your noble steed.
Why the hell is it making it tiny? It's so stupid. Okay. Whatever. Maybe it's just the map. I hope it's just the map. It's not just the map. Jesus fucking
As
Christ.
far as I'm aware, like there was like an update and like they changed like a lot of stuff and it just messed up the game.
Yeah, basically she's showing up as tiny now.
Yeah, because if
Oh,
you have like multiple bars, there's like a huge space between it. I don't know why.
What's the resolution on that image?
I'm not sure. Let me check. I mean, it says the file size is 92. I think that's kilobytes, KB. I mean, it. Give me a sec.
I might have fixed it.
I mean, it's bigger than the picture I was using before. So.
Okay. There we go. Alright, there we go. Got it fixed. Alright, so Mila, what are you trying to do?
I'm gonna knock on the door frame and mentally call out for, oh god, Fabric? Is it Fabric or
Yeah,
Farvik?
that's right. Fabric.
Okay, V first, got it.
What did you want, Serena?
I need to speak with you. There might be a... I just need to speak with you for a... Please.
What is it?
Do you know if the dragon knows where the cave... Or have you seen it on your travels here from the sea?
I do not know what cave you are speaking. I don't think such a place would be a good lair for our... And he stares up again as he just thinks about the glory of the dragon.
I'm doing all that I can so that this glorious beast may have its castle and its domain. But this cave is important to my party, and there's a person who would lead us to it, but he doesn't see the glory of such a divine...
Who is this terrible person?
He has no ill intent, just misinformed. I will do my best to take care of it, but it would be best if we can find the cave some way without his help, so that this marvelous creature can be relocated to a castle where its glory can be shown upon him.
Did you go back into the room with them?
I am still knocking on the door frame because I'm sure they don't like me too much right now, so we crashed their roof, so I'm trying to be respectful and just stay outside.
They would have gestured you in.
I will politely stay outside, knowing that my... Well, I thought Sahara was outside the door that could see me. Guess not.
Yeah, after she sees you starting to talk to the police, she has gone back to where the rest of the party is to talk to them.
I will come in, but I will ask them if I may stay in the door frame just in case my friends call.
Okay, give me a second.
While that's happening, Sahara returns to the rest of the party and says to them, I saw Mila go over to the cultists, and she started speaking with them about what I do not know, but it has me worried.
I'm worried about her view of the dragon.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't think she understands how serious this is.
Usually she has had no problem dispatching of something just because it might be a problem.
The fuck?
When you said that, it kind of got them all in a, what kind of got their attention? Who is the one who would dare speak ill of this divine being?
Mila will glare back at him and say, I am not your enemy here. I too want to protect this dragon. So if you would give me some space, I'd feel a lot more comfortable. Please.
I'll ask you again. Who?
Give me 1 second to look through my notes for a second.
Okay.
Oh shit.
This is shit they would do. And Mila went off all on her own.
If I tell you the name, do you promise not to hurt him?
Oh, we won't hurt.
He sent me a message from Lord Albrecht. Lord Albrecht found we had him mapped to this location where the dragon is, and he wanted to kill him for himself. You can look at the note itself. The dwarf son is here to help, and I'll show him the curious letter.
Make a deception check at disadvantage.
Nice knowing all of you.
Quite bold of you to lie.
Why would I lie? I'm the one who's been trying to defend this creature. Why would I have a change of heart?
Indeed, why would you? Unless you truly did not care to bask in his glory.
Mila will look very pissed off and get really loud in his head, saying, Don't you dare call me a liar. I want this dragon alive. I don't want it killed. I want it... Yeah, she's kind of pissed now that he's calling her a liar when she's not.
You lied about your name. They know you lied about that.
What is in a name?
And
It's
no,
only
they
your heart.
know you're not fucking here to. Basically, they know you don't actually care about the dragon. They know, or you know what I mean.
I do
You
care
don't
about
give
the
a shit
dragon.
about, no, you don't care about serving it though.
Serving, no. The beast itself, yeah.
How will we have a more private chat? And all of them together will restrain you. And that's where we will end it for tonight.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god,
Oh.
this is crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no kidding. Jesus fucking Christ.
We were so close to leveling up too.
I don't have a shatter anymore.
Oh, that's true. We wasted everything.
Just quick question before we end the game. What did they restrain me with?
They got ropes and stuff.
5 more.
Excellent. Thank you.
Oh no, they got stuff for you.
They probably.
I have the idea, but I'm going to need Gregory's help for this, but I has idea.
Gregory's not here.
Currently. He might come after they say I went this way.
I'm so.
Jeez Louise, guys.
This is so.
That was some cliffhanger.
Oh my god.
I wasn't fucking expecting it.
Like, that was some critical role level cliffhanger.
The fuck? Oh my god.
Well, thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Come back next week to find out Mila's fate. Will her friends save her from the clutches of the dragon cult? Tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z. Whatever.
Oh my god, Gregory. I don't know what he's gonna say when he comes back to find this shit. Oh my god.
Very interesting.
The shit hits the fan when he's not here.
Oh, my DM is gonna love this.
I was literally trying to. Oh my god.
Dude, everybody wanted to kill the dragon except for me. Why the hell did I follow y'all? Y'all wanted to kill him.
Yeah.
Green dragons are
Understandable.
evil as shit.
Yeah, all chromatic dragons are really evil.
They're usually evil.
Yeah.
There's reason.
If it was like a metallic dragonborn, that's different. Like we would probably try to save him then.
Well, even if it was a metallic dragon, then the druid wouldn't want to get rid of him.
Yeah, it's true.
That's
Well, unless it was an evil druid, but...
I mean, if that's the case, then it's an evil druid controlling him. Then we gotta take out that druid.
Well, a druid would be a lot easier to fight than a dragon.
So true.
I was also gonna mention something, but I forgot completely. I was gonna say that dragon probably hasn't attacked or done anything because we're really close to Neverwinter.
Or it hasn't just hadn't done anything while Radoth has been nearby.
True that. Also that.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's done things he doesn't know about.
Dun,
I feel like
dun,
though
dun.
there'd been like gossip around though about a dragon if something was wrong, especially if we were just at the tavern not too far.
Maybe the
Anyway.
dragon knew.
Thank you all for joining us tonight, and we hope to see you again next week. Where hopefully we have our full crew, and we'll see what happens. Good night, everyone.
Night.
Right.